Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today I wanted to talk about the concept of the nice guy. Now, I'm sure we've all heard of, the nice guy, the guy who claims to be nice, but in fact is not very nice. Not very nice. Like the same type of guy who just assumes that whenever a girl's upset, it's because she's on her period.
Are you serious right now?
Gosh, can you calm down? What are you, on your period?
No, I'm not on my period. You hit my cat with your Vespa.
Or really, your cat was in the way of my Vespa, if you think about it.
I cannot believe you.
Here, let me just get some tampons for you. Okay, my treat, because it really seems like it's your time of the month.
I'm not on my period. I am not even close to being on my... You know what? Let me just show you.
Whoa, we're in public, okay? I don't want to see anything.
God, no. You're such an imbecile. I was going to show you on the Clue app.
What's the Clue app?
I'm so glad you asked. Clue is a free app for people who menstruate. It helps you track your cycle and makes it easy to plan ahead and understand your body. And as you can see here, I'm not on my period, but I should be in about 2 weeks.
Who are you talking to?
Just be quiet for the next minute or so, okay?
Okay.
You can even track your mood, sleep, sexual activity, and energy. I love Clue because it helps me understand my body and my patterns and helps me keep track of my own health. Also, the visuals are really easy to understand and the app as a whole is very interactive.
Can I speak now?
Not until I tell you to. Remember, you almost killed my cat. Clue is pushing menstrual health forward. They are very dedicated to spreading awareness about, women's health and periods and health for people who have periods. But it is important to know that Clue should not be used as a contraceptive. If you want to avoid pregnancy, you should go on to birth control or, use other contraceptives that are not Clue. So download Clue for free by clicking the link in the description or by searching Period Tracker in the App Store. So see, I'm not on my period.
Then why are you so mad at me?
You almost killed my cat!
Thank you, Clue. So anyways, I feel like there is an inverse relationship between how nice a guy actually is and how many times they say,
I'm a really nice guy.
Like, sure, you can acknowledge that you're a nice person, but if you're doing it every 20 minutes, it becomes a little suspicious, like, I don't know, are you really a nice guy? That's like a guy saying, I'm not a drug dealer, like 30 times. It's like, are you sure about that? Because someone who's actually not a drug dealer doesn't need to say it every other hour.
Hello, folks. This is your captain speaking. I don't know why I said that. It's me editing. And I just want to clarify that I don't mean, guys just explicitly stating in those words, I'm a nice guy, like over and over, but like also saying indirectly in other words, just like trying to prove how nice of a guy they are, like all the time is what I'm trying to get at. So thank you for listening. There are exits to your left and directly behind you. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, a skit is coming up soon. Goodbye. He does seem very compulsive, and family is concerned, so they say he should be assessed.
All right, well, bring him in. It's nice to meet you, Dylan. So how are you today?
Oh, I'm a nice guy.
Okay. Are you experiencing any pain?
Yeah, a little bit. My right shoulder's kind of been killing me lately. I keep opening doors for women, because I respect them.
Oh, well, that's very considerate of you.
Well, what can I say? I'm a nice guy.
Okay, well, do you use any tobacco products or recreational drugs?
Oh, no. The only thing I do for recreation is compliment women on the street to make sure they know how beautiful they are. It's basically the same thing as charity.
Well, there's also real charity, like helping sick children or volunteering at a homeless shelter.
Right, but that's gross.
Right, So let me ask you, how many times a day would you say you comment under women's Instagram photos?
I don't know, probably like an average amount, like 637.
I see.
I just want every woman to know that they are a queen and they deserve to be treated like royalty, Does that make me a Prince Charming or a nice guy? Absolutely. But, not every woman appreciates that, They just are dumb rodents who hate decent guys, I guess.
Right. So I'm just going to mark no under the sexually active section.
Well, that's not
Hi,
accurate.
could I please refer my patient to some specialized therapy? We have a very severe case of NGS here.
Nice guy syndrome? Okay, I'll make sure to confiscate his phone.
Wait, did she say take away my phone? How am I supposed to use eggplant emojis if I don't have my phone?
Exactly.
Here's the thing. A truly nice person does things and doesn't expect anything in return. You know, just because you treat people nicely or with respect doesn't mean they owe you anything. It just means you're doing the bare minimum. And this goes for a lot of people. You know, I know that this video and the term guys is more directed towards males, but you know, there are females who act like this too, but you know, the general phenomena is more leaning towards men. Some men, not all men. Not all men. The point is, giving someone a compliment or treating them nicely or with respect doesn't mean that they need to go out with you in return or kiss you or, you know, do other things.
Do you want to go on a date or something? Like Applebee's? Oh, you know, that's sweet and all, but I'm just not really interested. Sorry. What do you mean you're not interested? I mean, I'm not interested. I don't really know how I can break it down even more than that.
But I opened the door for you that one time.
Yeah. And thank you for that.
I even told you that your hair was pretty.
Right. Yeah, is it not?
Or what about the time I held your purse?
Yes, but that was because I had to put out a fire that you started by using a blowtorch to make a grilled cheese sandwich at work.
What if I said you had a nice smile? Then would you go out with me?
No,
What if I said, oh, no, your head's not big at all. You don't resemble a bobblehead in the slightest. Then would you go out with me?
Listen, the answer's no. Okay? I'm not going out with you.
You know what? You're not even hot. You know, you just lost out on your Prince Charming. All right? I'm one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, you heinous wench. I mean, who else is gonna tell you that you don't look like a human bobblehead?
I mean, probably no one, but that's just because that's a weird thing to say.
I think what a lot of people need to understand is that when you get rejected, it's probably not because you're a nice guy, it's because they didn't like you. And I understand that that can be a hard pill for people to swallow. To get out of this mindset, you know, I think people need to really grow in terms of self-confidence and, you know, just be able to recognize that not everyone is gonna like you. You're gonna get rejected, you know, but you shouldn't take that as a personal attack and get super defensive and blame the other person.
Hi guys, it's me editing. So I just want to add something really quick. This entire issue has, you know, it doesn't just have to do with self-confidence. You know, that's not the sole root of the problem. The sole root of the problem is like systematic entitlement. You know, that makes some men feel like they're entitled to women's bodies and their attention just because. But I decided not to dive into that this evening. I just decided to talk about this self-confidence part, which is like just a small part of it. I just want to make sure people know that I'm not trying to say that like the only reason this whole thing exists is just because people should be more confident. Like, it's bigger than that. Sorry, I just had coffee and I think I just blacked out for a second, but I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that. Okay, thank you, bye. Oh my god.
Believe it or not, I've been ghosted and rejected on multiple occasions, but my immediate reaction wasn't, oh, they must not like pretty, smart, and funny girls. No, that's ridiculous. Everyone likes pretty, smart, funny girls, but they just didn't like me, and that's fine. The way I said it made it sound like it was so not fine. They just didn't like me, it's fine. It's fine, I swear I'm fine. Really, though, it's okay. You know, that's just the way the world goes. I feel like I'm acting crazy. You know, it's a lot easier to say, oh, they don't like nice guys, or they can't handle a woman like me, because, you know, it puts the blame on someone else, when really, no one's at fault, you know? It's just not everyone's gonna fall in love with you. So the situation isn't always that the girl or whoever doesn't like nice guys and they just prefer someone who treats them like sewage, but just that they don't like you. Because in my head, if someone has to choose between two guys who are equal in all other playing fields besides, you know, one is really nice and the other is a big fat jerk, I mean, why would you choose the jerk?
And welcome back to the Generic Dating Show. I'm your host, moderately good-looking white man. Now, let's go check on Gabby and see how she's doing with her two potential suitors.
Thank you, moderately good-looking white man. So anyways, Jared F. and Jared M. Do you believe that the man should always pay for the first date?
I think it depends, you know. Obviously, traditionally, the guy is supposed to pay, but, you know, times are changing, and I would never go overboard and say that I have to pay because I'm the guy, you know. I respect that some women
Just steal.
What?
Then no one has to pay. And if someone's gonna get caught, it'll be her and not me, because I'm faster. And I'm also better looking.
What does that have to do with this?
It doesn't.
Okay. What is the first thing you'd want to say to my mother when you're first meeting her?
Well, I think first impressions are really important, so, obviously I'd want her to know how much I care about you and...
MILF.
What?
I would just say MILF. And then leave.
What the hell? Dude, what is wrong with you?
Okay, moving on. What is your ideal first date?
Honestly, I'm the kind of guy who's down for anything as long as I'm in good company.
My ideal date is bullying orphans.
Okay, I think I've made my choice. Seriously, what is wrong with you?
And before I get a whole bunch of comments about it, yes, I do acknowledge that some girls, guys, whoever, do like men who, more or less treat them like garbage. And I read that's because people with low self-esteem don't think they deserve good things, so they actually seek out things or people that are bad for them. Psychology 101. Freud who? I don't know another psychologist. Socrates? But yes, there are people who do seek out bad boys, or however you want to say it. But that doesn't get rid of the fact that because you're nice, you feel entitled to certain things. That doesn't get rid of the entitlement. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Just remember that if you're nice to someone or you're respectful to someone, you're not gonna get a trophy, okay? I'm not gonna get a plaque engraved for you, because guess what? That should be the standard. Being nice to people should be the bare minimum. That's just like floor level bare minimum. That's like in the depths of hell bare minimum. Let's just all be kind to one another, and until next time.
And welcome back to The Bachelor. Wait, that's a real show. I'm your host, moderately good-looking white man. Okay. And welcome back to welcome back to generically good-looking white man. Literally, that's Hollywood. I need to practice my guy voice. Sports Illustrated.